Hi, I'm Andrea. If you're feeling exhausted all the time, wired but still somehow tired, then this is a sign that your nervous system is in overload. It's a sign your nervous system has been in survival mode for too long, and it's called functional burnout. In this video, I'm going to share 3 somatic hacks that will help you shift out of functional burnout. And they're so easy to do. They might seem like they shouldn't work, but they actually do. They've helped dozens of my clients shift from functional burnout into feeling calm and being able to do the things that they love again. So let's have a look at the first shift, orientating to safety. When you're stuck in functional burnout, your nervous system, your brain is always scanning for threats. Your body feels under threat all the time. So what we need to do is to give the body and the brain a signal that we're actually not under threat, that we're safe. So what I would like you to do is, sitting where you are, place your feet firmly on the floor, and I want you to just scan your eyes right and then left. Now I'm moving my head, but ideally if you can do it without moving your head, it's even better. So we're scanning our eyes right and left, right and left. And then I would just like you to notice in the room something that you can see, but really see it. So I can see a vase over there with some flowers in. I'm going to really focus on that vase with flowers. So one thing I can see. And now I'm going to notice something I can hear. And I can hear a little bird chirping outside my window in the tree. So that's lovely. So you do the same. Notice something you can hear. And then finally, I want you to notice something you can feel. So I can feel my feet placed firmly on the floor from the chair that I'm sitting on. So you do the same. Maybe you can feel where you're sitting in the chair. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So something we can see, eyes left to right, something we can see, something we can hear, and something we can feel. And what we're doing with this technique is we're actually telling our nervous system, our body and our brain, I'm safe here, there's nothing to scan for, there's nothing to be alert about. So giving ourselves the chance for our brain and our body to actually rest. So shift number 2 is the soothing sigh. What we're going to do with this is we're going to inhale through the nose, and then we're going to sigh, but like we're blowing through a straw. So very slow, long exhale. And we want the exhale to be longer than the inhale. This shifts our nervous system into parasympathetic rest state rather than being in sympathetic fight or flight. So if you do that with me, I'll do it a couple of times with you. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale like we're blowing through a straw. Making the exhale as long as possible. Now when we inhale, we want to try and inhale to the belly, not using the chest. So often when we're feeling a little aroused, we'll be using our breath very fast, and we'll be shallow breathing. We don't want to be doing that. We want to be trying to breathe down into the tummy. This helps calm the nervous system. So breathing in down to the tummy, exhaling like we're blowing out something through a straw. So that's shift number 2, the calming sigh. Shift number 3, we're going to anchor ourselves with the body. Now when we've got racing thoughts and we can't rest, we can't really think ourselves out of that. But what we can do is we can anchor and ground into the body. This helps calm the brain. Again, giving us the feeling of safety, giving our bodies the message that we're safe, and our brain the message that we are safe. So what I want you to do is place one hand on your tummy and one hand on your chest. And first of all, you're just going to really feel the pressure of your hand on your own body. So this in itself is very soothing. So we can self-soothe in this way, give ourselves a feeling that we're calm, that we're safe. So we're just going to place a hand here, place a hand here. We're just going to say internally, or you can say it out loud if you would like, I am safe, I am safe. And now we're just going to really feel the feet firmly on the floor. So if you're in a chair, make sure you can touch the floor with your feet. Feeling the feet firmly on the floor, saying, I am safe. I am calm. So now, as we're anchoring our thoughts with our body, using our body to anchor, and every time the brain races off again, we're just going to observe that thought, like with someone standing outside of ourselves. And that thought is not reality. We can actually change that thought. So we choose to engage that thought and believe that thought or not. So when the next thought comes in, we're just going to come back to, I am safe, feeling our hands on our chest, on our tummy, and our feet on the ground. So thank you for joining me for those 3 amazing, quick somatic fixes that seem like they shouldn't work, but they really do. Let me know below which one you try and which one you find most useful. Thanks for joining me, and hope to see you in a video soon.